Hello and welcome once again to Gadget Joe. My name's Joe and this is MyTech YouTuber edition. And today you're in for a real treat. In this episode we are not going to be following the custom built PC and desk of another YouTuber, because this time round we're going to spoil you and we're going to show you your very own tour around a complete gaming room. This room has been making its rounds around the internet via Facebook, Instagram and Twitter lately, and it could easily be described as one of, if not the best, privately owned gaming rooms in the world. If you haven't worked it out already, we are of course talking about the room belonging to Mikkel Olsen of Denmark, better known around as Wipspeed via his YouTube channel. The links to his YouTube channel can be seen in the description below. As you can see here, his channel is fully loaded and he is very active. He offers regular new content covering gaming, builds, live streaming and much more. You can also find him on IMGUR, where he provides you with multiple galleries of his progress over 8 years of building his unique gaming den to what it is now. Links to this will also be down below. As you may have seen from the images on his YouTube channel and the IMGUR page, his room is certainly something very special. However, with it being the size it is, pictures do it no real justice at all. So Mikkel has created a tour of his gaming room as it stands right now, just for your eyes only. Let's take it over to Mikkel now.
What's up everyone, and welcome to the Furious PC Gaming HQ. I'm Wipspeed and over here we got Shuffelman working on pretty much Furious PC Gaming forum and the web shop, and right now he's just taking a break of what's actually going on. Pretty much he want to game a little bit to review his minds and so on. So anyways, so since this is a pretty much a Wipspeed room tour of my setup and so on, since I pretty much never done any of those, I'm gonna continue now to pretty much one of the first computers, which is the live stream PC. This is the dedicated live stream PC, and it have it had two AVM capture card in it. Now it have a Elgato capture card now and a AVM capture card. And down here we got the monitors. It's old ones. One of them is actually broken and I need to find a way to repair that. But anywho, here's pretty much how it works with the OBS setup, with the dedicated capture cards and dedicated live streaming PC and so on with our computers, pretty much my computers. I like to say all because it's more simple that way, but it is my computers. So this is pretty much how it's set up with the live streaming and all that. And down here we got a Knox 303 GJ mixer, which is not really meant to be for live streaming and so on, but it actually works perfectly. Up here we got my Steadicam, which I'm not using right now, but there's a Steadicam, and down here as well under the Steadicam I made myself a camera dolly for my camera so I can move it closer to the objects or make some awesome shots when I find something that I really want to make. Up here again we got my studio mic, and pretty much just studio mic, and that's also what we use for the live streaming and so on. And then I put some foam stuff on it just to make it look, you know, more funny or whatever. It looks like a man looking down at me when I'm streaming. Over here we got my main computer, the Furious Cosmos as I call it. And there's two GTX 980 Ti's in it from MSI, the Gaming 6G I believe it's called. And there's an i7 4930K and 16 gigs of RAM. Not gonna go into the rest of the details on it because there's a lot of stuff. The monitors that I have is used for it is 3 times Samsung curved 27-inch monitors. It is not a gaming monitor, but you can pretty much use it for gaming. And also the reason why I choose to use the 60 Hz monitors over the 144, which I will recommend, is basically because the capture card only support up to 60 Hz of the monitor. And if I wanted to go this way with using 144 Hz monitor using a capture card, I most likely have to spend a lot more money on a capture card like Blackmagic Designs if I want to use go all the way up there. But I really like the design of the curved monitors, and that's why I chose them. Up on top of that, I'm using a USB monitor, which is from AOC, and I'm using that for like chat on Twitch and so on, so I can keep track on what people are saying and keep track on who is following the channel, and also how many viewers and whatever stuff that is going on. So I know how to improve and know how to react to people and all that. Over here, which is the guest rig, we got two GTX 780 Ti's, a i7 3930K, and 6 gigs of RAM as well. This is the Furious Twin, as I call it. And well, I pretty much just want to go back to like I had it back in 2010, 2011, 2012, I believe it was, something there in between, where I had like two Cosmos S standing up on the shelf itself. And the shelf itself have been reinforced because the Cosmos 2 is a really heavy case. So both sides of the shelf itself has been reinforced, and it's working perfectly. And the monitors that Shuffelman he's playing on right now is the same Samsung curve monitor system, 60 Hz and all that, and they work perfectly. It's perfectly. And under the monitor itself, we are using a tablet to pretty much keeping control of what's going on with the CPU. The tablet is also being used with the Twitch chat, so he can see what's going on and read the comments and so on. And here we got the Samsung phone, or whatever it's called, studio mic, which we got our hands on, and the arm itself. And recently, which I haven't made a video of, I got my hands on a mixer, so he can have better voice during the live stream. So what else is there to say? Well, there's one thing over here. I have my laptop, which is also hooked up to the TV itself, which is shut down right now because it's not being used. And the laptop have a i7 2630QM processor in it, 8 gigs of RAM, and a SSD hard disk, 120, and a GT540, I believe. I bought it back in 2011. And the last thing, I need to back up a little bit. We got the bunk bed mod, which is modified, and it was actually a experience. I wanted to see how much room I can get out of this setup, and see if I can increase the space, the efficiency, well, Joey, I cannot say that, so
the efficiency.
The efficiency, jeg kan ikke sige det.
Efficiency.
Efficiency. Yeah, well, yeah.
Efficiency.
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 Joey's probably gonna laugh his ass off when he hear that. Okay, Joey, 1, 2, 3, go. So I'm just gonna back up a little here because of the bunk bed. The bunk bed was pretty much a project and an experiment to see how much efficiency. Jeg kan ikke sige det lort.
You need, yeah, it's a tricky word.
Okay. Take 2.
Use another word.
Yeah, well,
like,
workspace.
How much works? Yeah.
Yeah, workspace.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yet again, 1, 2, 3, cut. Yes, yet again, it's scripted in a way, so yeah.
Just lost.
Yeah, totalt. Okay, and at least not. Well, fuck it up again. So the last part I pretty much need to say is, well, we got the bunk bed, which was a experiment to see how much workspace I can get out of the room and of the entire setup. And just for the fun of it, we attached a up disc beneath it. Pretty much we took an engine from the bunk bed, not the bunk bed, but for the up disc itself, and attach it underneath the bed itself for it to rise higher up for more workspace and to have more room for building computers and so on. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and that's my setup, and that is out for pretty much. Thanks for watching, and thanks to you, Jody, for sharing my setup on your channel. I really do appreciate that. That's awesome, dude. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and take care everyone, and bye from Furious PC Gaming, and have a good night, and we'll have a nice game on. See you in the games.
Thank you once again to Mikkel for taking the time to record this tour for us, and I'm sure that you, the viewers, will agree it is simply outstanding. You may have also noticed that he has a friend in the video going by the name of Shuffelman. Shuffelman is Mikkel's partner in crime and is a very active part of the YouTube channel. He has even recently created his own channel under the name of Shuffelman TV. I'll drop the link below, so be sure to go over and show him some support by subscribing too. You will most likely see him featured on the Wipspeed channel with Mikkel. Between Mikkel and Shuffelman, they work under the Furious PC Gaming brand, which is a website forum where like-minded computer and gaming enthusiasts can join and chat and share projects and photos. Once again, the link to this will be in the description. Moving back onto his room, as you can see here in the photos, the computers in the room are all custom built, custom configured and set up for specific purposes from streaming to editing to gaming. He has lots of weird and wonderful designs, such as this incredible briefcase computer case, altered and fitted to hold a complete system inside. The huge amounts of LED lighting in the room is what really finishes it off and gives it that ultimate gaming feel. His main rig is an absolute beast of a machine, sporting some equally beastly specs of an i7-4930K, 16GB DDR3 RAM, Corsair H100i and the ever popular MSI GTX 980 Ti GPU, all powering 3 27-inch Samsung curved displays. However, this time around on MyTech, I would usually break down the complete system specs, but if I were to do that here with the amount of systems available, we would simply be here for far too long. So I have attached links to the pages that Mikkel has set up giving the complete specs so you can see for yourself, but for now I'll leave you for a few moments to appreciate some more of his room. Well, that just about covers it for this special episode of MyTech YouTuber Edition, and hopefully you will have enjoyed the content and the room as much as I have. Thank you again to Mikkel for taking part, and not forgetting Shuffelman too. If you liked this video, then give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more like this, then click subscribe. That's all for now, and until next time, goodbye.